When 12 runners with Project 437 embarked on a journey across South Dakota last month, they were able to raise over $250,000. Now, because of that money raised, the Helpline Center is able to add an additional position to their call center. Photojournalist Sam Tastad brings us that story tonight.
This year, Janet, you can come up here. We'd love to present the Helpline Center with a check for $251,000.
When the 437 runners presented me with the check for over $250,000, I was stunned and a little bit speechless, just because we've never received a single donation in that amount.
This is one of the most important things our community is dealing with.
One of the projects we were able to take on with the funds raised by the 437 project was to create coasters that have the 988 phone number that we have just recently distributed to over 100 different bars and restaurants across South Dakota.
Thank you, Ellie.
The gift will allow us to continue to bring in national speakers, raising kind of the discussion about suicide prevention and mental health, but it will also allow us to hire another staff member that will continue our suicide prevention efforts.
Well, I'm really glad that you reached out today. It sounds like you're going through a lot.
You know, we'll be continuing to do outreach to high schools across the state, trying to reach that population, making sure they're educated about mental health and suicide prevention.
Everybody there's so much pain when you lose someone to suicide.
Thank you for answering that. I know it can be hard to talk to a stranger you haven't met before.
Having another person available to do those types of outreach and support and trainings is just tremendous. It will really reach a lot more people.
We have a finish line and we have a closing ceremony, but I'd like to urge you to consider it to be a beginning, right? We have a lot of work to do. I know that if we could just wave a magic wand and if we had to run back to Wyoming today to eliminate suicide, I know everybody up here on this state would do it. So I would encourage you to think of it as a beginning. Become the type of person who checks on your family. Become the type of person who asks the question. Teach someone about the 988 number.
Photojournalist Sam Tastad with that story. The Helpline Center is also bringing in a national speaker to promote mental health awareness on Tuesday at Lincoln High School.